If you think you know Sherlock Holmes, you probably picture him as the invincible genius who never misses a beat. But did you know there was one person who actually outsmarted the world's greatest detective? A scandal in Bohemia. This isn't just another case. It's the story of the one who got away. The story of the woman. Our story begins at 221B Baker Street. Sherlock is bored, as usual, until a massive masked man walks through the door. This isn't just any client, it's the king of Bohemia himself. He is in a bit of a panic because of a past relationship with an opera singer named Irene Adler. They have a compromising photograph together, and with the king about to get married to a noblewoman, he's terrified Adler will use it to ruin the wedding. He's tried everything to get it back, even hiring thieves to ransack her house, but the photo is nowhere to be found. Naturally, Holmes takes the case. He starts by doing what he does best, putting on a disguise. He dresses up as a drunken groom to hang around Adler's stables and gather gossip. He learns that she's beautiful, clever, and recently very close to a lawyer named Godfrey Norton. While Holmes is watching, a frantic scene unfolds where Adler and Norton rush to a church to get married. In a hilarious twist, Holmes is actually dragged into the church to serve as their official witness. He gets a sovereign for his trouble, which he keeps on his watch chain as a souvenir of the absurdity. But the mission isn't over. Holmes needs that photo. He recruits Dr. Watson for a classic Sherlockian scheme. He disguises himself again, this time as a kindly old clergyman. While Adler is returning home, a staged fight breaks out in front of a house. Holmes, in his priest persona, gets injured while protecting her and is carried inside. This is where the genius of the plan comes in. Watson, waiting outside, throws a smoke rocket through the window on Holmes' signal and yells fire. Now, think about human nature for a second. In a fire, what do you grab first? Your most precious possession. As the room fills with smoke, Adler instinctively rushes to a secret panel in the wall to check on the photograph. Holmes sees exactly where it is hidden. He leaves the house feeling victorious, telling Watson that the case is as good as closed. He even has a polite goodnight from a passerby on the street as he walks home, which he barely notices. The next morning, Holmes, Watson, and the king head to Adler's house to seize the photo. But when they arrive, the bird is flown, the house is empty, Adler is gone, and so is the photograph. In its place, Holmes finds a letter addressed to him and a photo of Adler herself. It turns out that the person who said goodnight to him on the street the night before was actually Irene Adler in disguise. She had suspected a trap, followed him home, and confirmed his identity. She realized he was the famous Sherlock Holmes and knew her secret was out. She didn't use the photo to blackmail the king, though. She simply took it with her as protection, promising not to hurt him as long as he didn't move against her. She had found a man she truly loved and just wanted to move on with her life. The king is actually relieved, but Holmes is stunned. For the first time, he has been completely outplayed. From that day on, Holmes never made fun of women's cleverness again. While he used to be quite cold and analytical, Irene Adler earned his ultimate respect. He didn't want a gold snuff box or any fancy reward from the king. All he asked for was that photograph of her. To the world, she's just an opera singer. But to Sherlock Holmes, she is always referred to as the woman. It is such a brilliant reminder that even the most logical mind can be surprised by someone with enough wit and courage. It's one of the few times we see Holmes truly humbled, and that's what makes it one of the best stories in the entire canon. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Baker Street, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more classic literary breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.